Hi, my name is Eric Frey, and today I'll be showing you how to get dressed as a goaltender in the sport of hockey. While playing hockey as a goaltender, you're probably going to face these things. It's a 1x3 rubber cylinder known as a hockey puck, and you'll be facing 20 to 30 of these every single game. And while it might not seem like much, these bad boys, when taken by a slap shot, can reach speeds anywhere between 60 to 100 miles an hour. That's faster than a car on a freeway. Now, some of you might be thinking, how does a goalie protect himself from pucks like this? Well, hockey gear. It's expensive, yes, but it does its job well, and I'll be showing you how to properly get yourself dressed. Now, first things first, hockey pants. This is your base for everything. It's what your pads rest under and what your shoulder protectors sit on top of. Now once you have this on, we'll make sure that it's tight because you don't want it falling down on you, otherwise it's going to stop you from making us safe potentially from a hockey puck. Now, we put on our skates. This isn't an actual goalie skate, this is a player skate, but I'm using it as a base model. So as you can see, it's basically a boot connected to a plastic structure with a metal blade on the bottom. This is how you get your grip on the ice so that nobody's falling all over the place. You want these things to be tight. If they're not tight, not only is it going to hurt your feet, but also your play style is going to be off the entire game. So you got to make sure these things are tight when you put them on. Now that you have your skates on, you need to put your pads on. Now, on your pads, there are at least a dozen laces between the two of them combined that help secure your legs and make sure that they don't move around while you're playing. This is probably the most important piece of equipment that a goalie can ever have because, well, it's what makes him stop about half of the shots that he will face, if that. So as you're adjusting these, though, you'll find that there are little holes along the straps, and you might not be able to see them because of the way the camera is. But they allow for different sizes and variations. So I use what's called the 3-set, which is you completely tight it down here, you leave 3 holes available here and 3 here, so that it's tight, but not tight enough where it's stiff on your legs and you can't move. So once you get to the top, you want to worry about this piece right here. This is the piece that will stop if you go down like this to make a save and a puck hits you in the knee. That's gonna shatter your knee, or it's gonna bruise you if you're lucky. You don't want that. So you tuck this under your pant leg to make sure that stays there. It doesn't move around. And then you do the same thing for the other one. Also, added note, one thing you never want to do with your skates is walk on concrete because you'll damage them and have to get them repaired, which costs about $12, $13, maybe more depending on where you go. So if you are going to be walking around off of a mat and onto a harder object, these will protect you. They're pretty cheap too. You can get them for about $5, $6, but it'll definitely cost you from ruining your skate. Alright, now you got your lower half ready, you gotta get your upper half. That starts off with probably the second biggest piece of equipment you can get. Chest protector. But before that, net guard. This is specifically designed to help guard your your shoulders, your collarbone, and the lower part of your neck. So once you have that on, strap this thing on. It's all one big piece too. It's supposed to cover your front and your arms. Doesn't have any padding on the back side because you're not supposed to be taking shots from the back. You're supposed to take them from the front. So if you do ever take a shot and it hits you in the back, make sure to ice it because it's going to hurt for a while. Alright, so now once you have that on, you pick a jersey. Now, if you're playing for an organized team, you're probably going to have a jersey of your own with the logo and your number on the back. But if you're like me, and all you do is play drop it all the time, you get them customized. Alright, now once you have that on, you gotta move to probably the 3 pieces of equipment that will always help you. That's the glove, the blocker, and the helmet. Now that we have all this on, you gotta make sure that all your straps are tight on this, because if your glove comes off in the middle of a play, it's gonna be hard to make a stop when you don't have anything to make the stop with. Also, you might notice this piece hanging off the side of my helmet. Well, that's extra protection, because if you ever have a glove like this, or to the side anywhere, you always have this to protect your neck if pucks come up under that area. So, once you have all this gear on, you're ready to play, you're ready to warm up, you're ready to have a good time.